this video showing you our rainwater harvesting system. The source of all this rainwater is this giant roof we've got for the polytunnel, which is our chicken house. Now, on the estimated rainfall for the area here, this should generate roughly around 100,000 litres a year from this roof, which is a hell of a lot of water. Now, we've got some real basic collection devices of a tote and this outside swimming pool. Now, as you can see, the gutters from both sides flow straight into the totes at the minute. We will be putting a cover on these when it gets warmer in the year and we start getting a bit of algae growth. We basically spray paint these black and put a cover on here that's going to prevent the sunlight getting to the top. Now, in the same time as putting that cover on here, we're going to have a first stage filter. Now, this is just going to be some fish tank filter that you get for any kind of big pond, and it's just a series of woven mesh squeezed together. Now, from the totes, both of them flow into this pool. Now, this was ridiculously cheap. You can't get them this cheap anymore. I bought this like 5 years ago, and since then, looking on eBay, they're about 4 times the price now. You can only seem to get ones that aren't steel-sided anymore for as cheap as I got this. But this is a massively good tank for holding rainwater. This holds 10,000 litres, 1,000 litres there, and 1,000 litres there. 12,000 litres is well over a month's worth of supply for any kind of application we need for this. This is mainly going to be used for watering the veg plot, but this is more than enough. Now, we've got a string that goes right across the centre of this tank, and that's so we can cover this whole thing in a big tarp, and that's again stopping algae forming in this tank, as well as it keeps it cleaner. Now, I have had these totes around 4 years, and this about 5 years, as it came from a house a long time ago. But they were really cheap then, and I have looked online. These are still the same price, around £10 to £15 for a pre-used one. And like I say, if you get some sort of tank of a similar size, it just doesn't have the steel sides, they're the same sort of price of about £100. But you can do all this cheaper. You don't need to use tanks like this. You could line your own tank by just buying some plastic, which comes in massive rolls for about £30. All you need to do is dig some ponds, basically, and you'll have a rainwater collection system of the same size for under £50. But in terms of ease and quickness to set up, this is super easy. We've done this in half a day when we set it up. Literally moved that in place, moved this in place, set this tank up, which was the most difficult part because it's all fiddly bits on the top to clip the liner in, and then plumbed it all together. A few little rains later, totes are full, big tank started filling up, 10,000 more litres or so, and the system will be full. That's it, our rainwater collection system. Catch you in the next video.